This is a shaft project. What we're doing is we're drilled 4 shafts 200-foot deep. Eventually there'll be a tunnel going underneath Indianapolis where it will collect all the storm water and sanitation water. That way we don't get any overflow out into the river.
It's been unique. We've done a lot of things that I haven't done in 30 years.
You just don't run into this depth all the time around town working.
A lot of deep excavations, a lot of utilities in the way, overhead power lines.
These holes around here is pretty deep, and you always got to have a radio or a guy on top giving you signals.
We had picks out here that were well over 325 tons.
Working with 103 in the past and being one of our home locals, that we had good quality, talented craft in the area that made us comfortable in proposing on the project.
We contacted them for our operators we're using out here, and those guys have been pretty super out here.
We've got some excellent operators on site. We've had them in some really tight spots, and they've performed excellent for us.
They do a lot of pre-planning. Everything's planned months in advance.
Everybody's on the same page before we walk out of the office trailers onto the job site.
You know what your job's going to be, not only tomorrow, but pretty much 2 weeks in advance.
Communication, the coordination on a Bowen job like this one is always very good. You don't work around other companies and have all the communication and coordination and the input that they listen to.
The operators played a really key role for us in actually helping us with our site logistics plan.
In a big pick or heavy equipment operation, we always incorporate the operators that are going to be involved in.
Their 30% review, I guess, was kind of unique. I'd never been through one of those before, where all the office personnel come out, the estimators. And the contractors I worked in the past, it's like they want to keep that hid from you. Bowen's right up straightforward where they're at, what's making money, what's losing money, what we need to improve on.
Out of the companies I've worked for, Bowen's been most safety conscious.
Bowen provides us safe working conditions each and every day.
We have went through a lot of the confined space, excavation training, fall protection.
I think Bowen's tried to think about and think ahead of time on what they need to do to keep everybody safe.
Well, we meet every morning and have a morning huddle. We have our safety meetings. We meet at the end of the day and ask if there's any challenges or safety issues and try and address them before the next day.
I will say I'm key on them safety meetings. I think that's really impressive that they do that every day and every week.
And any one of us are allowed to shut the job down and regroup and talk as a group that are working together.
When you have people that are safety conscious, it takes a lot of stress off the supervisor.
We all want to go home each and every night, and that's the goal of Bowen Engineering also.
As an operator, we need good equipment to run so we can do our job.
They provide us late model equipment, which is efficient and productive, and it makes it easier on the operators to do our job.
Bowen's mechanics keep their equipment in top shape.
All the contractors I've worked with in the 30 years, I think the quality of their equipment's top notch.
Well, we have an operator out of the hall, Bob Damron. We weren't allowed to shut the power lines off, so he did all the excavation, backfill, and poured the structures with the power lines live, and very conscious of it, safety oriented, did a great job.
The power lines were right above where we're working, so we had our operator there, and we recognized that he was very knowledgeable of the lines.
Anytime you've got a crew worker, whether it be an operator or any trade, that you can trust to do the right thing and helps mentor younger apprentices and stuff, it takes a load off of us.
I drove all the sheeting on this job with a mobile ram.
A piece of equipment that we had not used that often. We have had another method, but the mobile ram came in. So collaborating with the operators union and determining that we had somebody in the system that knew how to operate this mobile ram, we could then bring them in without a lot of in-depth additional training.
We was really pleased with the way it worked. You got a computer on it that helps you keep those sheeting plumb, and keep it aligned, and it goes down a lot easier.
And he knew, from experience of using the equipment before that that would reduce the amount of, time spent, the money spent.
It's a win-win situation for both of us.
Good finished quality product at a job that everybody can be very proud of.
I've enjoyed working with Bowen.
It's just a pleasure to work with Bowen Engineering all the time in the field.
103 has a lot of talent in it.
It's been a real good job, I think so.
My name's Ron Bailey.
Bobby Dameron,
Bruce Summerlot,
Alan Thompson.
Operating Engineers, Local 103.
103.
Local 103.
103.
Rick Winkles, Bowen Engineering.
My name is Jonathan Bray. I work for Bowen Engineering.
Mark Svetkovich, the project manager for Bowen Engineering at the White River CCS Shaft Project.